Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. Last time we cleared out the last farm, Pelagia Farm, surrounding Whiterun. Today we're going to do the last location before the main gate, the Whiterun Stables, so let's get right to it. Now he's technically his own entity, as are the others, but I typically think of the carriage drivers as residents of the stable they park at, so let's pick Bjorlum's pocket. And before I talk to him, let me explain about carriage drivers. The 5 major cities, Whiterun, Markarth, Solitude, Windhelm, and Riften, each have a stable, and they each have a carriage driver at the stable. He can take you to any of the 9 hold capitals. Major cities only take 20 gold, minor cities, which would be Morthal, Falkreath, Dawnstar, and Winterhold, cost 50 gold. Anyway, let's talk to Bjorlum.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. My carriage is the safest way to travel. Need something?
What do you know about Whiterun?
Well, I know the companions make their home here. Their mead hall, your Vasker, is the oldest building in the city. Oh, and there's a nasty feud between 2 families called the Greymanes and the Battleborns. You want to be careful there. The rest you can find out by asking the townsfolk. Start with the barkeep at the Bannered Mare or the Castle Steward. Until next time.
Easy enough. Now there are 3 people who live at the stables proper. Skulvar Sablehilt will sell me a horse, which I will be buying. Yurvar and Lilith Maidenloom. There we have discovered Whiterun Stables. Excellent, let me take that off my list. Oops, wrong one. I got excited when I saw the word stables and started deleting Windhelm Stables instead of Whiterun Stables. There we go. There are 1, 2, 3 red mountain flowers on this side of the road. 1, 2, 3 on this side. Oh, and the Khajiit caravan is here. There are 3 Khajiit caravans. They travel back and forth between 2 cities. I'm going to cover this one right now, because this one ranges back and forth between here and Markarth. We are not friends with them.
What are you doing that for?
And they're never going to leave. Let's harvest that lavender while we're playing around. Alright, stole a bucket. That tent is empty. This one's empty.
Warm sands, friend. How may this one serve you?
We do have a basket in front of it. Let's pull that back if we can. I don't know what's going on with my frame rate here. Alright, now let's go to the campfire in the middle.
Between the war and the return of the dragons, I wonder if we should not leave Skyrim and ply our trade elsewhere.
I'm just gonna
I
try.
admit, the dragons are a concern, but we can avoid them if we do not stay in one place for too long.
That may be, but what of the war? That is not so easy to escape from. The road makes
That
this
is
one
not a reason to
weary.
leave. It is a reason to stay.
And what makes you think that?
Because war is good for business, of course.
Anything over here? Nothing along that whole river. Kind of surprising, but it is what it is. Let's get another sample of grilled leeks from
Blessings of the
beside their
moons upon you,
campfire.
traveler. Careful with that.
There are only 2, even though he only picks up 1 piece at a time. Every unit is 4 pieces. Excuse me. Is it the freaking horse? Those things have ridiculous vision. Now we're back in the Khajiit's line of sight. There we go. Back to the campfire again. I think I saw 1 more pot.
Khajiit is just a guard, and I'm not Khajiit with your presence.
Okay. Now let's check inside the tent. Get what we can there. Then we'll pickpocket the 4 Khajiit, talk to the 4 of them, and then get back to the stable building. Need to spring on this opportunity if you see it. So in here we have a garlic braid, a frost miriam, an elf's ear, a pheasant, and a rabbit. Large sack with 5 red apples, basket. I don't know who sees me now. A wine, 5 honeycomb, and 3 cabbage. Now another opportunistic play. I'm going to talk to Lilith Maidenloom, because she goes into the city during the day. She doesn't normally hang out at the stables. Let's talk to her right now.
Come to chat with an old woman, Do your good deed for the day. My friend Maven and I... Have you met Maven in Riften? We know our place in this world. Know the place of others, too. Need something?
Alright, that's it for her dialogue, so let's pickpocket her. She's got an ale, an amethyst,
Never... Filthy.
having trouble getting this amethyst, even though my chances are right at 50%. 40 gold, pickpocket to 51, awesome. Grilled chicken breast, key to Whiterun stables, wine, a silver necklace, which I still have 2 necklaces on my gear checklist, but that drops it to 1. I just need 1 more necklace of any variety. And the silver ring. Now let's switch gears right back and go pickpocket the 4 Khajiit. We'll want to, when we eventually get to Markarth, which we won't for a long time, we'll want to wait till they make camp there so we can raid that campsite as well. Here's
The
Ataba.
roads of Skyrim lead to many dangers.
What's she got? Baked potatoes, 16 gold, wine, a ring of minor alteration. Pretty sure I don't have fortify alteration yet. I don't. Good.
Think you don't even think about it.
Pickpocket to 53, went up by 2. Silver ring, and a long bow.
You're not gonna...
Come on. 64.
You're...
How have I ended up on the wrong end of 64 5 times in a row? Doesn't matter. Okay, let's talk to Ataba.
It is a strange sight. The white flakes that sometimes fall from the sky. The air is so clear in Skyrim. One can see forever. Need something?
Okay. Let's
We
do
have been in this land for so long.
Kayla
I
next.
have forgot
She's got...
what it feels like to walk.
Well, okay.
on warm
Got a
sand.
steel shield.
Never. Never.
Chances for grabbing
Never.
one of those are up to 29% while hidden. We've come a long way. That raises pickpocket
Yes,
to
I know.
54. Cooked
What do you
beef,
mean?
gold,
The toes are numb from
a lockpick,
cold more often.
a ruby, pickpocket to 55, and incredibly another ring of minor alteration, just like the one we just stole from Ataba.
You're...
Pickpocket to
Do
56.
you ever find that
Let's
you
talk to
regret
Kayla.
making the wind blows bitter cold in this place?
I do not. I have
The
always
warm
been
sand and elsewhere is far away from here.
a good prophet.
Khajiit are not welcome in the cities. So we make our camps outside the walls.
Not many Khajiit can
Welcome to Khajiit's humble camp. Blessings of the moons upon you, traveler. A welcome to you, fellow traveler. Come and see what is for sale. Khajiit is just a guard, and has no wares to sell. A peaceful greeting to you. How some come to buy, of Skyrim but others come to steal. Khajiit shows no mercy to thieves. There is no trust for Khajiit in this place. There is much beauty in this place. The road makes this one weary. How can I assist, hmm? The longer we travel the roads of Skyrim, the more empty this land seems. How
Okay.
can I assist, hmm?
Just talk till they start repeating themselves. That's my rule. Marandru Joe. He's got an ale, a cooked beef, a garnet, pickpocket to 57, 11 gold, a lockpick,
Need
get
something?
out of the way, and a silver ring. Let's talk to him.
Keep your hands to
Khajiit has
yourself.
wares, if you have coin. We are creatures of the desert. The north wind chills us to the bones. Khajiit welcomes you, and also your coin. Yes?
Okay. And let's do Risad. He has... Okay, let's get behind him so we can be hidden. He's got ale.
You little...
A note about pickpocketing, just because this is the first time I've seen it. Your chances cap at 90%. No matter what, there's always a 10% chance of pickpocket failure. Let's take his ale, a garnet, 38 gold, pickpocket to 58, and I gain a level. Put the point into health, hoard the perk like I've been doing, steal his green apple, steal his lockpick.
Returning to the world.
He's got 2 silver garnet rings, I'll steal those, pickpocket to 59, and he has a gold necklace. That is the last necklace that I need. Awesome. Few things are more satisfying than deleting a line on my checklist. Alright, now let's talk to
Moons
Risad.
protect us. I
This
hope we
one
do not
needs
encounter
something?
one of them on the road.
Do you seek to make a
I
purchase?
suppose if we do, we will
This
find
one
out
needs
just how
something?
fast each of us can
Let's
run.
see what he's got
Take
for
a look.
sale.
Same
More,
road.
more accurately, see if there's anything I can sell him.
Kingdom will be faster than
Cabbage and red apples. Well, that's better than nothing. Why sell your goods in Skyrim?
An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land. The wise trader finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them. Skyrim is a ripe opportunity indeed. The dragons and the war have scared many other traders away, but for those with courage, there is much profit to be made.
I'm curious about your homeland.
The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun shines warmly, always. There are cities so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more, for I miss my home greatly.
Fair enough.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Actually, before I cover the stable buildings, well, let's do Jervar right quick. Let's do the people.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar. So I mostly sweep and shovel. Got a problem with that? Father says I ain't smart enough to be stable master. Someday.
Okay, that's it for him. So let's pick his pocket. He has an amethyst. Pickpocket to 60. Idar cheese wedge. 8 gold. Key to the stables. Wine. Necklace of minor lockpicking. I think that's another effect I didn't have yet. That's correct. Terrific. Pickpocket to 61. Silver garnet ring. Pickpocket to 62. And a silver ring. 2 barrels here. 3 cabbages. 5 carrots. Upstairs, just another barrel up here with 3 salt piles. Let's go around the building. Another barrel, 5 red apples, 2 others, 4 salt pile, 4 cabbage. Looks like business is over. I think Skolvar just went inside. Search the actual stable right quick. Note there's nothing behind it. Here we have 4 barrels, 3 salt piles, 3 sacks of flour, 5 carrots, 2 salt piles. A horse, which we can steal. Now horses... Let me pause and talk about horses, because I am going to buy one. They do move faster than you can run, but they aren't that fast. You can sprint while you're on a horse. It has its own stamina pool, but you can't see it. It just stops sprinting when it runs out. You can do combat from a horse. You're kind of limited, but you can swing swords down to the side, either side, and I don't think you can do archery or spells from a horse. I think you can only do melee combat, but I might have to test that. The biggest thing about horses, their independent stamina pool also gives them independent carry weight. The great thing about a horse is, even if you're over encumbered, you can struggle your way out to the horse, and as soon as you hop on, the game acts as if you're not over encumbered until you get off the horse, so you can fast travel. When we start building new houses or buying better houses and moving all of our stuff, a horse will be a huge, huge help with that. That's really it for horses as far as I'm concerned. I don't tend to use them much. I'm gonna have to wait till daytime anyway, when the house is empty. But
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim.
there's no way to ever make friends with these people, so I'll just steal that green apple off the floor. Talk to Skolvar.
Man like you needs a war horse, I reckon. Only thing better than riding a swift horse is riding a swift horse over the enemy. Looking to shatter records or bones? My beasts can do both. Yeah?
How old are your horses?
None of 'em's older than 9, and the youngest is 6. Now the horse I got for sale is 7 years old, but in fine health. She's got a lot of spirit, that one. We've taken to calling her Queen Aufsiger, or just Allie for short. I expect you can name her anything you like, once she's yours.
Can I buy a horse?
Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin.
Here's my offer, 1,000 gold.
You've got a deal. It's the one with the saddle.
Can I buy a horse?
Not today. Sold my last one. Pretty sure I sold it to you. Ride strong.
Alright, let's pick his pocket now. 11 gold, key to the stables, lockpick, a red apple, and a silver ring. Now I want to, like most buildings, I want to actually clear the building during the day when it's empty.
A fine day, you friend. May you die with a sword in your hand.
So let's head out and take care of a little bit of other business. Namely, I'm going to clear out the path all the way up to the main gate as part of this video, and show you everything along the way. Sneak to 63. Awesome. Normally at least one of these is staffed with a guard. But you notice you can get up to the top of the wall, you have guard posts here. But nothing too special. Let's keep moving up. There is a guard posted up there. There's some kind of opening in the wall right here. Let's go have a look at that, shall we? Nothing in there. Fair enough. If we head up here, where can we get to? All the way up to the gate. We'll come into the gate from the proper direction. The intended direction. However you prefer to say it. Just a bridge over this little river. Not much else under there. Let's head up here. I see 2 guards. This one's standing still. Let's pick his pocket first. Nothing I'm interested in except steel
Vampires are
arrows.
becoming a real menace.
How about you, bro? 8 gold, 19 steel arrows.
Lollygagging.
Pickpocket, 63. Excellent on both counts. Let's head up here where that guy came from. You can see the main path down there. Doesn't really have anything going on. Here's another fortification. But before I keep going up that way, let's hop up here. Above the path, above the fortifications, right by the wall, and mine this corundum vein. The hell? Something weird happened there. But it doesn't seem to really be having any ill effects, so I won't worry about it. Let's keep our default equipment on the greatsword. And here we're up at the top of the drawbridge. There's the main gate. Let's break over here. Look down, just note the bridge. Nothing I really feel compelled to go see. Let's pick this guy's pocket. 17 steel arrows. Looks like all that's left now is 2 gate guards. One of them wants to talk to us. As I recall, this is a very easy persuade check, so you want to pick the persuade option and get speech experience.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Persuade. I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Alright, let's pick their pockets. Whiterun gate key. I have no idea what that opens, but I'll go ahead and take it. And 12 steel arrows.
Don't even think about it.
Let's go to the other gate guard. He's got 6 gold and 17 steel arrows. I'm just gonna pop inside just because it'll get Whiterun discovered so I can fast travel right back to it. Boom. Whiterun discovered. But I don't want to move into the city at all because there are conversations to listen to, things I don't want to miss. So I'll immediately fast travel back out to the stables. By now the front door should be locked. Maybe I need to wait until midnight. Note, however, that this is now my horse. I can ride it without stealing it. Pretty neat. I'm going to put my keys to Whiterun stables here in the middle barrel so I can get that precious lockpicking experience. 5 picks to break. Oh shoot, someone sees me. I was not even paying attention. I'm not sure who was watching, but there we go. Now, 5 picks to break. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. And let's actually open the door.
Can't a woman get a moment to herself?
Immediately leave, take back my keys, and I'm gonna wait until 8 a.m. And everybody should get going about their day, and I'll be able to clear out the inside of the stables. Yeah, everyone's out here. And now I have the key, so I can go inside and no one will think anything of it. Let's do the back bedroom first. Goblet, a bowl full of mead. Inside the end table, 2 gold and a tankard. Inside the chest, 7 gold. Large sack with 4 sacks of flour. A hat, 2 goblets and a plate. Iron dagger in the display case. Clothes, Oh, potion of minor healing, and a strong box with an adept lock. Let's get that bad boy open. Depth is pretty tough with one pick. A little breakage is probably just a fact of life, but we got it. Lockpicking to 31, 268 gold, and a corundum ingot. That's excellent. Guess how many corundum ingots I need now? That one drops the number to 102. Is that all? Yeah, that's all. Alright, over here. Potion of minor healing, goblet, honey nut treat, plate, coin purse, Nord mead, iron sword. Brief history of the Empire, V3. This is actually new. It's the only one we haven't read. This finishes out that series. A Brief History of the Empire, Volume 3, by Stronach Cathage III, Imperial Historian. The first volume of this series told in brief the story of the succession of the first 8 emperors of the Septim dynasty, from Tiber I to Kintyra II. The second volume described the War of the Red Diamond and the 6 emperors that followed its aftermath, from Uriel III to Cassinder I. At the end of that volume it was described how the Emperor Cassinder's half-brother Uriel IV assumed the throne of the Empire of Tamriel. It will be recalled that Uriel IV was not a Septim by birth. His mother, though she reigned as empress for many years, was a dark elf married to a true Septim emperor, Pelagius III. Uriel's father was actually Cataria I's consort after Pelagius's death, a Breton nobleman named Galavir Lariat. Before taking the throne of empire, Cassinder I had ruled the kingdom of Wayrest, but poor health had forced him to retire. Cassinder had no children, so he legally adopted his half-brother Uriel and abdicated the kingdom. 7 years later, Cassinder inherited the empire at the death of his mother. 3 years after that, Uriel once again found himself the recipient of Cassinder's inheritance. Uriel IV's reign was a long and difficult one. Despite being a legally adopted member of the Septim family, and despite the Lariat family's high position, indeed they were distant cousins of the Septims, few of the Elder Council could be persuaded to accept him fully as a blood descendant of Tiber. The council had assumed much responsibility during Cataria I's long reign and Cassinder I's short one, and a strong-willed alien monarch like Uriel IV found it impossible to command their unswerving fealty. Time and again the council and emperor were at odds, and time and again the council won the battles. Since the days of Pelagius II, the Elder Council had consisted of the wealthiest men and women in the empire, and the power they wielded was conclusive. The council's last victory over Uriel IV was posthumous. Andorek, Uriel IV's son, was disinherited by vote of council, and a cousin more closely related to the original Septim line was proclaimed Sepphoris II in 3rd era 247. For the first 9 years of Sepphoris II's reign, those loyal to Andorek battled the imperial forces. In an act that the sage Araintine called Tiber Septim's Heart Beating No More, the council granted Andorak the High Rock Kingdom of Shornhelm to end the war, and Andorak's descendants still rule there. By and large, Sepphoris II had foes that demanded more of his attention than Andorak. From out of a Cimmerian nightmare, in the words of Araintine, a man who called himself the Cameron Usurper led an army of Daedra and undead warriors on a rampage through Valenwood, conquering kingdom after kingdom. Few could resist his onslaughts, and as month turned to bloody month in the year 3rd era 249, even fewer tried. Sepphoris II sent more and more mercenaries into Hammerfell to stop the usurper's northward march, but they were bribed or slaughtered and raised as undead. The story of the Cameron usurper deserves a book of its own. It is recommended that the reader find Palops Ilthrae's The Fall of the Usurper for more detail. In short, however, the destruction of the forces of the usurper had little to do with the efforts of the emperor. The result was a great regional victory and an increase in hostility toward the seemingly inefficacious empire. Uriel V, Sepphoris II's son and successor, swiveled opinion back toward the latent power of the empire. Turning the attention of Tamriel away from internal strife, Uriel V embarked on a series of invasions beginning almost from the moment he took the throne in 3rd era 268. Uriel V conquered Roscrea in 279, Cathnaque in 276, Ineslia in 279, and Esroniad in 284. In Third Era 288, he embarked on his most ambitious enterprise, the invasion of the continent kingdom of Akavir. This ultimately proved a failure, for 2 years later Uriel V was killed in Akavir on the battlefield of Ionith. Nevertheless, Uriel V holds a reputation second only to Tiber as one of the 2 great warrior emperors of Tamriel. The last 4 emperors, beginning with Uriel V's infant son, are described in the 4th and final volume of this series. Inside the end table, a tankard. Some boots. I'll do here first. We have a kettle, shelves behind me, venison, plate, flagon, cup, 2 goblets, 3 goblets, 3 plates. Down here, we have a jug, 2 goblets, wine, a long taffy treat, and a plate. Large sack with tomatoes, sack with cabbages. Above me, 1, 2, 3 salmon, and 1, 2, 3, 4 garlic braids. Here we have a pot. Up here, 2 goblets, wine, a large sack with 4 sacks of flour, flagon, 2 goat cheese wheels, pot, 4 goblets, bowl, cabbage, inside the cupboard, child's doll, girl's blue dress, kettle. On this table, Nord mead, grilled leeks, plate, goblet, cabbage, wine, Idar cheese wedge, plate, bread, plate, goblet, bowl. It's like 5 green apples and an Idar cheese wedge. And the second bedroom. A jug, a sweet roll, a plate, a goblet, some wine, a coin purse, boots, blacksmith's apron, clothes, drum, fine boots, a goblet, an end table, gold, and a roll of paper, and the business ledger. Later on, the strong boxes and the business ledgers inside merchant shops will become important, specifically in the context of certain Thieves Guild missions. But I have some good news. We're done. I decided to do a crafting session after I finished these 5 locations, sort of comprising the Whiterun outliers, the suburbs, if you will, outside the wall. So, it's time for a crafting session. We haven't done one for a while. I don't think we've done one since I finished Bleak Falls Barrow. I still don't really have anything I can smith.
You're nothing but
Everything
trouble.
I have there still needs to be hoarded. But I did
Take
get
what you need, my friend.
a
Take a
couple
look.
of things to disenchant. I don't have any filled soul gems, so disenchanting is all I'll be doing in terms of raising enchanting. But I have a boatload of alchemy ingredients, so we can make a lot of
You look
potions,
like a traveler, someone that has seen
and
faraway
probably buy a
places
lot of
and
goodies
new
from
stories.
Lucan. And we're nearing the end of using Riverwood merchants, because I don't really have any reason to come back here after I get to Whiterun,
We
which
got
has
rooms and
more,
food, drink
richer,
too.
better
I cook.
merchants.
Ain't much else to tell.
Looks like he's got a new room. Nope, no, he doesn't have a new roomer.
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Just sell him the food I have right quick. See if he's got anything particularly useful to me. Yeah, I'll buy some Ice Wraith Teeth. With that purchase, I need 3 more Ice Wraith Teeth. I'll leave
All
the
right,
rest
then.
alone. Let's go visit Lucan.
It means so much to us to have the
Thank
claw
you
back
so
where it belongs.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I don't think I really have any. Oh, he'll take a couple of jugs.
Till next time.
Alright. Now, I think you remember the rules for disenchanting. Need to put on the Mage Stone. I'll go to the Guardian Stones first. Then go to the cabin. Offload the rest of the stolen stuff in here. So a dagger, a sword, a longbow, all these clothes. One of the rings of minor alteration. I already have a steel shield sitting in my equipment. I hate it when it kicks up like that for no reason, instead of kicking down like it's supposed to. No matter, just need to get in there and get my garnet back out. Having to scroll a long ass way to do it, but there we go. Didn't find any unique items. Let's rest 1 hour. Alright, in here. No weapons. And none of that. The Ice Wraith teeth go in there, as does the Corundum ingot. In here, we put the 2 necklaces. I think that's it. In the smithing sack go the gems and the ore. Put all the ingredients away for now. Be back shortly to have a hell of an alchemy session. But for now, we'll disenchant those 2 bits of jewelry we found. Learned Fortify lockpicking. Alchemy increased to 31. Or enchanting, not alchemy. And learned Fortify alteration. Enchanting increased to 32. Pretty good show. Next move should be predictable by now. Gonna put the Thief Stone back on, and then we're gonna start making us some potions. This time I think we're gonna get into the really crazy good potions involving Salmon Row. I think I've got everything I need to do that. That's exciting. I think I'm still rested, but I'll double check. I am. Good, good, good. Alright. Let's survey what I've managed to collect. 2 bear claws. Excuse me. 3 bees. 2 bleeding crown. 19 extra blue butterfly wing. I'm gonna double check that real quick. Yep. Perfect. So 19 blue butterfly wing, 2 blue dart wing, 25 blue mountain flower, bone meal. This is going to be by far the biggest potion session we've had so far. 48 normal butterfly wing, 8 chicken eggs, 4 elf's ear, 2 eye of saber cat, 5 frost miriam, 1 frost salt, 9 garlic, 1 glow dust, 3 glowing mushroom, 1 hagraven feather, 1 hist carp, 5 honeycomb, 1 imp stool, 28 lavender, 10 lunamoth wing, 11 more tapanella, 5 mudcrab chitin, and those are fully usable, 1 orange dartwing, 26 purple mountain flower, 38 red mountain flower, 1 river betty, 22 salmon roe, 76 salt bile, 15 skeever tail, 1 slaughterfish egg, 1 spriggan sap, 30 thistle branch, 9 torchbug thorax, 30 tundra cotton, 1 vampire dust, and 16 wheat. Alright, let the games begin. We begin with garlic, hissed carp, and salmon roe. I want you to watch how much this potion ends up being worth. What? 3,095 gold. And it raised alchemy more than a skill point all by itself. That, my friends, is why we bother catching those stupid jumping fish. So alchemy is up to 43. I discovered water breathing on salmon roe and hissed carp. Water breathing is the last effect for hissed carp. And for salmon roe, we got water breathing and restore stamina, which means we have all 4 of those effects. The next potion, bear claws, chicken's egg, and salmon roe. That got us water breathing on chicken's egg. There's that. There it is. And you may have noticed that raised alchemy by 2 points. That single potion got alchemy to 45. And I made a potion worth 3,023 gold. And I can make another one, which raised alchemy to 46 and gained me a level. Well, I'll take a moment to level up. That seems fine. Put the point into health and hold on to the perk. Alchemy's at 46. Delightful. Let's get back in there. Next up we go blue butterfly wing, chicken's egg, and you guessed it, salmon roe. That got damage magicka regen on blue butterfly wing. And it raised alchemy to 47. How about that? I can make 5 more of these. Yes, the next one raised alchemy to 48, all by itself. Confident the next one will raise it. Oh, not quite. Not quite. It took 2 to raise alchemy to 49. How about that? One more to raise it to 50. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this. No cheating at all. Salmon roe is just redonk. And one more. Raises it to 51. Perfect. Okay, now we're about to take a quality hit. Something about water breathing potions with salmon roe. That's okay. Let's go. Blue mountain flower, glow dust, and glowing mushroom. Which gets us 3 each on glow dust and glowing mushroom. On glow dust, I got damage magicka regen. I got fortified destruction, and I got resist shock. And on glowing mushroom, I got resist shock, fortified destruction, and fortify health. That was a very good potion by normal standards, worth 803 gold. Okay. Well, what next? Honeycomb, Lunamoth Wing, Vampire Dust. Okay. That got me Fortify Light Armor on Honeycomb. On Lunamoth Wing, it got me Invisibility and Fortify Light Armor. And that's it for Lunamoth Wing. We have all 4 effects. And on Vampire Dust, it got Invisibility and Regenerate Health. And we raised Alchemy to 52. This is fun. Next potion, Blue Butterfly Wing, Blue Mountain Flower, and Wheat. I can make 13 of whatever pops out of here. That gave me Fortify Conjuration on Blue Butterfly Wing. Let's crank out 12 of these. See what 12 more and see what happens. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All of that, and Alchemy's up to 54. Awesome. Next up, Blue Mountain Flower Glowing Mushroom Spriggan Sap. That gives us Fortify Smithing on Glowing Mushroom, which is its final effect. On Spriggan Sap, I get Damage Magicka Regen and Fortify Smithing. Not bad. Next potion is Frost Miriam, Purple Mountain Flower, and Wheat. Can make 3 of them. Next up we go Garlic, River Betty, Salt Pile. Only one, sadly. Next we go Garlic, Lunamoth Wing, Salt Pile. Seven of those, and Alchemy's up to 55. Frost Miriam, Purple Mountain Flower, and Skeever Tail up next. 2 of those, and Alchemy's at 56. Okay. Party, 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 potion making party. Mudcrab Chitin, Orange Dartwing, Slaughterfish Egg. Gives us resist poison and restore stamina on Mudcrab Chitin. Alright. Next is Red Mountain Flower, Salt Pile, and Salmon Roe. 13 of these. Well, it does get Alchemy to 57. B. Impstool, Moratapanella. Gives me lingering damage health on Impstool. Not much, but it's something. Bleeding Crown, Red Mountain Flower, Tundra Cotton. Okay, well, I got Resist Magic on Bleeding Crown and nothing else. That's fine. But on Tundra Cotton, I got Resist Magic, Fortify Magicka, and Fortify Block. 3 out of 4 in one potion. Cool. I can make 2 of these, so I'll do that. Bee, honeycomb, more tapanella. Okay. Gives me ravage stamina on honeycomb, which is honeycomb's last effect. Very good. Honeycomb is off the list completely. Two of those is sufficient to raise alchemy to 58. Well, okay. When it gets to 60, we'll unlock another perk I want. Next is Mudcrab Chitin, Purple Mountain Flower, Thistle Branch. No, there we go. No new effects, that's okay. Blue Dartwing, Blue Mountain Flower, Glowing Mushroom. Gives me Resist Shock on Blue Dartwing. Fine by me. I like learning new effects. I like watching that list get smaller. Bone Meal, Elves Ear, Frost Salts. Gives me Fortify Conjuration and Restore Magicka on Frost Salts. Next potion. Honeycomb, Red Mountain Flower, Tundra Cotton. Alright, that's it for that. Purple Mountain Flower, Thistle Branch, Torchbug Thorax. 9 of those is enough to get it to 59. And it levels me up. Again, that one on pure alchemy. Put the point in health, up to 350. Still sitting on perks. We'll use them soon enough, but not quite yet. Alright, 59 alchemy. Next potion is what? Blue Mountain Flower, Butterfly Wing, and Hagraven Feathers. Gives me Damage Magicka on Butterfly Wing. That's fine. As I am fond of saying, better than nothing. Next potion. Lavender, Red Mountain Flower, Tundra Cotton. Gives me Resist Magic and Ravage Magicka on Lavender. I can make a boatload of these. And yes, by the time I'm done, alchemy raises to 60. Which is important because it unlocks Alchemist 4, which I'm going to go ahead and take. Let me make note of that. All the way over on the build page. Got Alchemist 4. That is awesome. Go over here. Next rank. Potions and poisons you make are 80% stronger. Cool. Now let's get back to work. Blue Mountain Flower, Lavender, Tundra Cotton. Can make 5 of these. Eye of Sabercat, Purple Mountain Flower, Thistle Branch. Gives me Restore Stamina on Eye of Sabercat. Well, okay. Blue Dartwing, Blue Mountain Flower, Lavender. Blue Mountain Flower, Butterfly Wing, Lavender. Butterfly Wing, Lunamoth Wing, Skeever Tail. Purple Mountain Flower, Thistle Branch. That raised alchemy to 61. Last couple potions now. And then, of course, we're going to have a massive offload with Lucan. We're probably going to have to reset his inventory a few times in order to sell all this stuff to him, but we'll be able to pick up a lot of useful goodies in the meantime. Elves Ear and more Tapanella. Last potion, Blue Mountain Flower, Butterfly Wing. Alright, that's it. So by my count, we gained 19 points to alchemy in a single session. Such is the power of Salmon Row. Okay, so I think all I have that I don't just typically keep with me is a shitload of potions. Ah, yes. We're gonna make a lot of money, but that money will, of course, be traded for goods. Let's just rest for 12 hours, so we arrive in Riverwood at 8 a.m., ready to go. Probably gonna get a few speech points here in the bargain. It's good. You awaken feeling rested. Let's head over to Riverwood. Well, I see Lucan and Camilla coming out of the Sleeping Giant Inn. Let's wait an hour. Now they should be inside their shop, and it should be open. Boy, oh boy, do I have a lot to sell to you.
Get away from me! Thank you so much. You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools. The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in the
He's not giving me shop dialogue. What the heck? There we go.
Trinkets, odds and ends. That
Okay.
sort of thing.
Well, the first potion I want to sell. Okay, 286, 217, 220. Well, that's alright. Okay. Okay, 220. Let's start with stuff on the quest list. So I'm gonna buy a deer hide. I bought a few already, but I needed 4 more. With this purchase, that number drops to 3. I'm gonna buy a Horker Tusk. I needed 4. With this purchase, that number drops to 3. I do need leather strips. This will ultimately turn into 12 of them. Let me go make sure I'm exactly right about that. We'll use Alhor's tanning rack.
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Yes, we turn the horse hide. We get 3 leathers. 3 leathers means 12 strips. I needed 61. Subtract 12 from that, the number is now 49. Let's see what else Lucan has for sale. This go-round. I'm only talking about this go-round.
Maybe you're... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
He's got some ore. Yeah, don't wanna do that. Ah, he's got a refined malachite. I needed 4 more of those. With this purchase, I now need 3. And he can afford another potion, and speech goes to 39. I'm actually going to back out because prices don't recalculate until you enter the menu. See, now they're selling for an extra gold. Okay. Well, he's got some soul gems, so I could do some enchanting. What's he got in here? Actually, it's apparel I'm really interested in, if I'm being honest. I can get my second circlet from him. Only 1,257 gold. That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. It's the last circlet that I need. Now let's sell him some potions. What else you got? I have Fortified Destruction. I do not have Fortify Block. So I will buy that. Speech to 40.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Now, I don't remember, I only want to pay for novice level. Anything else is too much. So we got novice robes of destruction. Give us destruction and magicka regen. Speech to 41.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
This is fun, isn't it? Let's do illusion and magicka regen. Let's do restoration and magicka regen. Speech to 42.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I guess I'll buy some soul gems so I can do some enchanting. So he's got 6 usable soul gems. So I need 6 things I can enchant. Hide boots, hide shield, iron gauntlets, leather boots, leather helmet. 6 soul gems and 6 enchantables. Okay. Speech to 43.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Does he have anything else I even want? Guess I'll buy his ore. Buy his empty soul gems. Okay, well now I'm really getting hard up for stuff, but let's see, a leather helmet is better than an Imperial Light helmet, and scaled bracers are better than... I think I have Elven. Yes, scaled bracers are better than Elven gauntlets. And steel plate boots are better than steel boots. Of course, that means I have to sell him my steel cuffed boots. Now I can sell him more potions. Speech to 44.
Take a look.
Okay. Well, an elven sword is better than an orcish sword. We'll go ahead and buy that. And that's it. That's truly everything that I can make any use of. So, what do I need to do? Well, first I need to put on my brand new steel plate boots. I need to go throw on the mage stone, as I got a bunch of enchantables, remember. And I need to go perform an offload. I haven't stolen anything, and I didn't get anything unique. But I did get some swaps going on. As far as swaps go, Elven gauntlets are out, Imperial Light helmet is out, Orcish sword is out, leather helmet is in. No. Store it. There we go. Scaled bracers are in. And elven sword is in. The empty soul gems all go in here. Ore goes in here. Got some quest list stuff. The deer hide, the horker tusk, the leather strips, the refined malachite. I almost missed the silver ore, it also goes in there. Gear checklist, I think I got my second circlet. It's right there. Everything else I think is disenchant, enchant, or sell. Alright, so let's roll over here. Let's disenchant first. So we get Fortify Block, enchanting goes to 33. We get Fortified Destruction and Magicka Regen, enchanting to 34. Illusion and Magicka Regen, enchanting goes to 35. Restoration and Magicka Regen, enchanting goes to 36. Alright, let's actually enchant some items. Yeah, why not? Enchant the old Orcish sword. 507, 563, 595, 883. Well, that's easy. Enchanting to 37. Enchant the old elven gauntlets. Well, why not? 252. You want to use the highest value enchantment. 253. Okay, hide boots. 80, 73, 83. Alright, fortified pickpocket. Enchanting's at 38. Enchanting to 39. Let's grab the hide shield. We can do resist fire or fortify block, which is better. That raised enchanting to 40. Before I proceed, I've unlocked 2 perks. I can get Enchanter 3 and Frost Enchanter. And since I'm sitting on 9, I'm going to get both immediately. So if we go over to Enchanting, Enchanter 3, new enchantments are 60% stronger, and Frost Enchanter. Frost enchantments on weapons and armor are 25% stronger. Perfect. Now let's keep enchanting. Got another hide shield, so I'll do fortify block again. Last, the old Imperial Light Helmet. 72, 83. 83 is the highest value. That's fortified destruction. And enchanting goes to 41. And we are done. We just have stuff to offload. So let's... Yes, we're still rested. I need to put the Thief Stone back on. Maximize our speech XP, because we're getting a lot of it selling all this stuff. Back to Riverwood once again. This time I think I have some useful things to sell to Alvor. And that as well, for Luca has nothing
the finest weapons and armor.
And he's almost out of money. We can sell him our enchanted Orcish sword, elven gauntlets, hide boot, hide shield, Imperial Light Helmet, iron gauntlets, leather boots, leather helmet. Okay. That's good.
Alright.
Now let's creep back into Lucan's. I'm reasonably sure his inventory won't have reset or anything. So what I need to do now...
The Riverwood
is exit the game and pop back into it, and that'll reset his inventory. So I'll do that and pick right back up. Alright, right back.
Thank you.
Now, observe his inventory should have reset. And it has. Good. What you got now, hoss? Let me pull up my appropriate list. He's got a bear pelt. I'll take that. I need 13 more. What else you got, son? He's got a grand soul gem. I'll take that. Filled. I need 24 more. No, 26 more, sorry. Need a boatload of grand soul gems to get through our crafting cycle. Speech to 45.
Alright.
And we gain 1 point in health. Hold on to the perk.
You and me. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Okay, now we get into the fun stuff. 1140. Do I need an ice wolf pelt? I don't think I do. No, but it turns into leather strips, which I do need.
Alright.
So let me go process that into 4 leather strips, which will drop the number I need down to 45. Okay, cool. I'm trying to get him all the way up to 1140 gold so I can sell the potion at full price. So, what else you got? That I need. A refined malachite. I need 2 more now. $735. Shoot, I guess this means we get to do more enchanting. Nothing useful in there. Fortify alchemy. Didn't have that. Definitely need it. Let's buy the circlet of alchemy. Now we can sell him 2 potions of water breathing, and speech goes to 46.
Take a look.
Alright, 614. Need 1119. So what else you got, son? Don't want to spend money on apprentice. I have Fortify Magica. Do I have Fortify Sneak? No. Let's buy that ring of minor sneaking. And sell him a couple more potions. Okay, what else you got? Nothing really. He's got a... If I'm thinking in terms of raising enchanting, next I want his filled soul gems. So he's got a common and a petty. And I also want stuff to enchant. If I get a scaled helmet, then I can enchant the leather helmet I'll swap it out for. That raises speech to 47.
Some may call this junk.
So I only need
I call them treasure.
one other thing. Let's just get the cheapest one, hide boots. Okay, I think he can afford another potion now. Now things get tricky. I guess I can do apprentice robes. Speech to 48.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Alright, well... Leaves empty soul gems and ores. Let's just buy him out of those. Well, maybe not buy him out. Yeah, let's leave it at that. That will suffice. So we sold him all the potions. That's the good news. We cracked 10,000 gold and got a lot of useful stuff in the bargain. Now we've earned ourselves another miniature enchanting session. There's not really anything miniature about it. We're disenchanting and crafting a couple of items. Let's throw on the mage stone. Let's see, I rested till 6 a.m. So my rested bonus has run out. So I'll need to put it back on. Only takes 1 hour. That's the nice thing. Alright. So what did I do there? Traded a leather helmet for a scaled helmet. Got a couple of things to disenchant. I bought a few empty soul gems. Let me stick those in here. Got some good stuff for this list, or for this sack, and for this sack. Leather strips go in there. Find the malachite goes in there. Grand soul gem goes in here. What else is there? Nothing there. Just actual enchanting stuff left. Perfect. Well, let's do our disenchants and then our enchants. We got alteration and magicka regen. Enchanting to 42. Fortify alchemy. Enchanting to 43. Fortify sneak. Enchanting to 44. How awesome. Alright, so just doing the hide boots and the leather helmet. 158. 623. That's obvious. Fortify sneak, baby. Enchanting to 45. On the helmet, I think it's going to be destruction. Possibly. Nope. Destruction it is. Okay. That just about takes care of that. Just have to put the thief stone back on. Go sell the fruits of my enchanting. Just should be able to sell to Alvor, not have to sell to Lucan.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I already asked him all those questions.
Take a look.
I don't know why they're highlighted in white. Well, we'll sell in the hide boots and the leather helmet. Speech will go to 49. And I'll go ahead and fast travel to Whiterun. After clearing the Whiterun stables and performing the most epic crafting session we've done so far, it's time to save and call this a video. This has been Let's Play Skyrim. We're in Whiterun. Next time, we'll start tackling it. It's going to be long and tedious, but as you saw kind of with the crafting session and the buco skill points, it's worth it to be so thorough. So, we'll start Whiterun next time. Until then, thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.